Jaguar Wright, the girl, has returned as if she had never left. She also appears to be targeting Michelle Obama this time. You are aware that some fans have believed Joan Rivers was correct to say Michelle Obama is secretly a male for years. It appears that Jaguar Wright shares this conspiracy belief, and she may be ready to reveal the truth about this case. You are all aware of Jaguar's extreme messiness, and her remarks against the Obamas will leave you feeling completely shaken. Let's get started. All right, so if you spend any time on the internet, you've undoubtedly heard the allegations that Michelle is a male. She is actually Michael Le'Veon Robinson, according to one of those conspiracy tales that has persisted for ages. Oh, and supporters of the conspiracy hypothesis frequently bring up this one instance in which Michelle appeared to make a mistake.
Being a role model for dealing with a child that's transgender.
Absolutely.
And that's, that warms my heart, particularly as a Black man.
The Jaguars have now made the decision to revive those old rumors and give them more attention in 2025. She began by bringing up the notorious Michael moments. People have cited videos over the years in which Barack Obama inadvertently refers to Michelle, Michael, or Mike. And those mistakes are frequently cited as purported evidence.
Distinguished guests, and men and women of the finest military in the world. And most of all, Admiral Mullen, Deborah. Michael and I also want to acknowledge your son Jack, who's...
The problem is that it wasn't the only one. Most people would dismiss it as a simple slip.
Does anything scare him?
Well, when Michelle's mad. When Michelle's mad.
Additionally, the rumors have been going around for a while, as I mentioned, and it's not just Barack and Michelle who make mistakes all the time. The first purported receipt that individuals cite is a purported declaration made by Dr. Rafael Espinazo. He implied that Michelle Obama wasn't who everyone thought she was when he allegedly treated her during the 2008 campaign and said he knew what he saw. Michelle Obama is not a woman who was once a man, he declared. Michelle Obama is only a dude with enormous shaving bills and breast implants. Medical personnel were not permitted to approach Hillary on the campaign trail unless they needed to take her vital signs, which she never did. I know what I know because I caught her and him standing up in a Trenton bathroom while he was urinating. For my silence, they gave me millions of dollars, but I simply can't be silent after witnessing what they've done to this nation. Let them bring a lawsuit against me. Let's press pause for a moment now. Many individuals wonder if Espinazo is real at all. There is absolutely no medical documentation or concrete evidence of this doctor's credibility. The rumors don't end there, though. According to another circulating rumor, Michelle was recorded as male in Illinois State Board of Elections records from 1994 until 2008, when it was changed to female, coinciding with Barack Obama's presidential campaign. Michelle's family was brought into the fray the next thing we knew. That's where things start to get a little messy. According to the allegation, Malia and Sasha are not Michelle's biological daughters. Rumor has it that the biological parents of Malia and Sasha were close friends of the Obama family, Chicago physician Dr. Anita Blanchard and her spouse Martin Nesbitt. People said that the Blanchards stepped in to provide for the children who were subsequently reared as Obamas, and that Michelle's IVF narrative was merely a front. This is nothing new. For years, it has been making the rounds on the internet. The Blanchards were frequently seen at White House events, on vacation with the Obamas in Hawaii, and more frequently than your average family friends, according to proponents of the hypothesis. Jaguar Wright is accused of adding gasoline to the fire by involving Joan Rivers, which further muddied the waters. Do any of you recall the video where Joan casually revealed Michelle's gender identity to the paparazzi?
Do you think that the country will see the United States will see the first gay president or the first woman president?
We already have it with Obama, so let's just calm down.
Got it.
You know Michelle is a trans...
I'm sorry, she's a what?
A transgender. We all know.
Oh my gosh.
It was swift, dubious, and perfectly appropriate for Joan. However, problems during what was supposed to be a routine surgery cost her death a few weeks later. Conspiracy theorists have been attempting to link the Obamas to the situation ever since.
That's basically how they lost Joan Rivers.
Well,
from neglect. Like
that was okay.
They were taking a selfie with her.
You have a problem with this theoretically. You're operating on a celebrity. There's this thing they can do with their surges. Oh, I'm taking care of Joan Rivers, and maybe I'll just do a shortcut, and I won't do this, and I don't want to mess up. You know, she's telling jokes next week. They don't do the hey. If A, then B, if B, then C, they go, well, we don't want to, do anything too aggressive.
The fact that she died during a surgery that was meant to be nearly risk-free was odd enough. As if that weren't enough, the official reports revealed that she died as a result of several medical mistakes. Authorities discovered, for instance, that the institution neglected to record the comedian's weight prior to sedating her, ignored her declining vital signs, carried out treatments for which she gave no consent, and permitted a staff member to take a picture of Rivers while she was under anesthesia. We'll talk about that in a moment, but the fact that someone took a picture of her while she was sedated has stoked rumors that it may have been intended as evidence for someone with a motivation. In addition to the issue of medical misconduct, there were differing accounts of what truly transpired following Joan's cardiac arrest. Official sources state that there is disagreement in the records on whether doctors tried to resuscitate her approximately 2 minutes later, or if administering dosages of medication intended to treat cardiac arrest took an additional 10 minutes. According to one source, doctors administered Rivers doses of the two at the same time that they began chest compressions at 9:28 a.m. According to a second record, Rivers received those same drugs 10 minutes later at 9:38 a.m. I don't know about the rest of you, but it sounds like folks gave two quite different accounts of what happened because they forgot to get their narrative straight. When Tafari Campbell, Obama's personal chef at the White House, drowned close to the Obama family's Martha's Vineyard residence, things became even more bizarre. He reportedly slipped into the water while paddling at Edgartown Great Pond with the woman who works for the Obamas, but he never came up.
We know they're currently in the water.
The body of a man was found about 100 feet from the shore in roughly 8 feet of water. He was later identified as former White House sous chef Tafari Campbell.
Sonar, but the time has passed. The Obamas were not at home when it occurred, according to official reports. However, some folks thought it was a little strange since there were multiple Secret Service agents present. His death was promptly declared an accident by the police, which infuriated everyone. They said Tafari perished because he couldn't swim, although many who knew him said he was a great diver and swimmer. Furthermore, it didn't make sense for a strong swimmer to go under Lakeway because the area where he drowned was just around 8 feet deep. When it was revealed that Tafari had been writing a tell-all book prior to his passing, suspicions grew even further. He may have mentioned Obama in it according to some theories, and someone may have intended to silence him. Jaguar then even included Malik Obama, Barack's half-brother, in the conversation. He has a history of stirring up controversy on the internet. For years, Malik has been making fun of the Obamas. In tweets that went viral, he even asked, "Is Michelle Michael?" and referred to her as Big Mike. No, I cannot confirm or deny the legend of Big Mike, aka Michael LaVaughn Robinson, he wrote in this post. Please don't ask me that question ever again, people. Additionally, he tweeted, "I, Malik Obama, will campaign against Michelle Obama when she runs for president," in a very dubious manner. He later changed it to he/she after correcting himself. You can see how Jaguar piles her storm when you compare all of these rumors. Here's the catch, though. Someone is online fact-checking, refuting, or pointing out that she has been repeating the same tale for years every time she drops another receipt. She has no documentation to support her allegations against Michelle. Let's just say that everyone is aware of Malik Obama's tendency to say nearly anything to harm Michelle and Barack. Nevertheless, a pattern emerges when you take into account all the minor specifics and speculations around Michelle. Additionally, we must consider the possibility that Michelle has been lying to us all along, as suggested by Jaguar and the other conspiracy theorists. Now, though, I'd like to hear your thoughts on this. Leave a comment below with your ideas and then watch this following video.